Hello, Waterloo Catholic, igniting hope. As we begin this Catholic Education Week, I am called to reflect on Jeremiah, who tells us that the Lord's message for us is, "For surely I know the plans for you, plans for a future with hope." And as I reflect on this challenging time, I am inspired by what our educators have done to connect our students with hope, with the care, the compassion, the love, and seeing the face of Jesus in each of their students. This has truly inspired me. I hope that I inspire you by reminding you that you are called to belong to the family of Waterloo Catholic, and each and every day we journey forward together. And as I reflect on you, I know that our community really does reflect heart of the community, success for each, and a place for all. Happy Catholic Education Week, Waterloo Catholic.
We read in Renewing the Promise that Catholic schools are privileged places of encountering the risen Lord. What ignites my hope is that every time I do walk into a Catholic school, it does feel different. And of course, what is that feeling different? That feeling different is that the risen Jesus is present there in the staff and in the students. And every time I have that experience of going in there and encountering them, my hope is ignited.
Greetings. Pope Francis once tweeted, "Don't be a part-time Christian, seek to live your faith at every moment of every day." These words were never truer than now. I have witnessed Christian hope ignited at St. Mary's High School, including 200 Chromebooks distributed, inspirational media messaging, passionate online teaching, and caring students helping their classmates. Our community has been virtuous when connecting virtually every day. God bless.
When I see people supporting others, no matter what the situation is, I see hope being ignited in my school community. Every interaction we have allows us to encounter Christ, reminding us that we are here to make our lives and that of others better in some way.
Our schools are places that ignite hope through daily prayer, social justice and eco initiatives, through sharing stories of African Canadian history makers during Black History Month, during our current reality, connecting with families, and sharing learning via digital platforms.
When I first arrived to Canada in 2008, I was enrolled in the system. The faith, the love, and the kindness of my teachers inspired me to become an educator.
And I'm always inspired by our students at Doyle and their willingness to stand up for what it is that they believe in, and in the ways that they try to make our community a more inclusive place for all people. So whether that be at the school level in the many teams and clubs and events, or at the local level in the way they've raised awareness about homelessness in our region, or even globally.
Just as Jesus did on the road to Emmaus, I see students accompanying one another on each other's journeys. They do this through acts of kindness and support. These acts of kindness are God's way of making hope visible in our world. As a teacher, having an eternal reservoir of optimism and an unwavering belief in our students is the way that I try and ignite hope. Understanding that God is accessible in any moment helps center me, give me the grace and compassion I need to ignite hope in others. Something as simple as a smile lets students know that they're called to belong.
Because we work at a Catholic school, we have the awesome opportunity each day to learn about Jesus, talk about Jesus, and try to follow Jesus. And I think it's so cool that the place that I work, I can speak openly about my faith. I can encourage others about their faith. I can love others where they're at. And ultimately, we can learn to follow Jesus together.
Spreading joy and laughter through music, songs, stories, as we continue to relate to one another. Most importantly, sharing the light of Christ so that we can continue to ignite hope and shine bright all around us.
As a First Nations woman, we do have teachings around braids, whether it's our hair, whether it's sweetgrass, or whether we recognize the braid of a spider web. And really, the fundamental teaching around this braid is that braids are stronger, or the individual strands are stronger when we can actually bring them all together. And when you start weaving the strands of hair or the strands that have come together, you are really weaving beauty right in front of your eyes, because there really is beauty all around us. We are braided for strength. We are braided for connection. We are braided for beauty. And we really are a braided community. Thank you.
Find some kindness and shine